Welcome back to Fish Food, ladies and gentlemen. I am Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominion's 5 Warriors of the Faith, and we are almost in the 5th year. We're at early winter of year 4, so that's 3 more turns. We're kind of at a stalemate right now with Pelagia, but Relay is attacking them hard, and that's actually worrying me a little bit, because Relay is actually a tougher enemy for me than Pelagia, because they have Mind Blast, which makes my thugs kind of useless, in the sense that they just get stunned. And the way to defeat Relay is with overwhelming numbers, really. But we'll see how we do. So, I'm casting some Claymen because I'm about ready to send out another army from my capital, but I need to protect my mages, and I don't want to do so with living troops because they eat and drink and whatnot, and Claymen are just, they don't take resources, essentially. But Xanthrast we are attacking. Now this is where we're putting our 2 huge armies together, right, to take this fortress, and we're in. So that's, yeah, we didn't lose anything. Excellent. Now Silent Ocean, they're attacking us. I don't remember exactly where this is, but yeah, we should probably have this. Luckily for me, I didn't put any province defense here. That has an awful lot of Morgans. And they're done. Okay, so we did that. I don't even... That's 6 Morgans? Where the hell is that? Green Waters we are attacking. Ah, yes, this is Wet Wanda. And she's on her way to try to take that land province. Let's see how she does. These are just basic Tritons. So there's some Amber Clan in there. Mixed in for fun. This is a castle, so I can't do much here. But let's just take a quick look to see... We didn't lose anything, luckily. Okay. Cursed Water was taken. I don't even know where that is. Sea of Woe. Right, this is the battle that we lost, the Fortress Assault battle. We're coming back to take the fortress again, which we're going to do. That's fine. But now, you know, we're not going to storm the fortress. But I have a plan, ladies and gentlemen. I do have a plan, and I'll explain it to you soon. They're attacking us in Serenity. Now, one thing I have done is I've beefed up province defense wherever I can, but not Serenity, apparently, because there's only a little bit there, but a monster fish. Well, that's cool. Just gets better and bend 3 lobsters. I mean, we're still not going to win this. This is a pretty huge army. But if we could do some damage to them, I'm all for that. They took out that monster fish pretty fast. But it wasn't quite enough. They had their own things. So Serenity keeps going back and forth, but we were able to take out almost 40 of their troops, which is fantastic for just province defense. So that's great. Broken Land. They're attacking us. Oh, they're trying again. And they're not going to succeed. We have this pretty large force here. Yep, we defeated them. Alright. Feral Woods. Holy goodness. A lair of a hideous troll has been found. We got 27 gold, which is not that much, but water gems, earth gems, astral pearls, and death gems. That's fantastic. Blue Beauty. Misfortune +3. Oh well. Alright, Baptizer's been breached. No kidding. We're just kind of hanging out, but I have a plan, as I mentioned. Sea of Woe has been breached, but also we're going to sit that one out. Green Waters is unharmed. That's okay. The purpose was just to go through it. And Xanthrast is where we really care about. Xanthrast, the walls are severely damaged. That means it's not really defended by much. And just to let you know... Oh, well, you know what? They might come in from Serenity. 140 units. Would 2 of our ladies make a difference here? Guten 2 doesn't even have any items. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's move them back up. I'm going to give Guten 2 some items. 140? Well, we have a pretty solid setup here. Problem is... They, Alright, so... Artan is substantially better than Snip Snip. Snip Snip only has... Even with the helmet, he only has, Wait a minute. Isn't that the Wall Shaker? So actually, we're not going to have him... That was a bad mistake here. We're not going to have him hold. We're going to have him cast spells, right? Because he'll cast Panic. But the sad thing is, these guys are only +1 morale. So actually, what I'm going to do here... Well, actually, the Tritons come with... They start with 13. So they have 10 natural. Whereas these guys have less now. What? 10 minus 1? Not these guys, then. 10... So they have experience. Okay. what I'm thinking about doing is moving some units over to Snip Snip, right? Because I figure our front line is where the morale is really needed. So +3 morale, but he is full at 100 guys. But if I put all these elite guys in with him and just give the flanking troops to Snip Snip, like this, then I can put these guys in here. Another group for Snip Snip. And then put these guys in here with Artan. So Artan will basically just be our front line guy. And we could, we already have a double line, and look at how thick it is. That's awesome. We have so many troops here. All right. So now we have our... So we don't even need to... We could spread these marrow amongst them. There we go. So now we have 2 relatively large flanking forces. We'll put these guys back a little bit. Okay. We have a bunch of mages. I'm going to give them guardians. We're really low on guardian. I guess we could give people guardians. I mean, we have plenty of troops. So Snip Snip. You can have a full complement of 5. Actually, Artan has no guardians. Let's do that for him. Oh, he does. I'm sorry. These 5 Tritons are his guardians, okay? So this guy is going to be our Friendly Currents guy. Actually, we don't need him to cast Friendly Currents because we have Artan with the thing. So actually, we can do some cool stuff with him. So what else requires a gem? For example, we could summon a Water Elemental. Unfortunately, we need 2 gems to summon like a bunch of them and more water than he has. Although if he summons Water Power... No, he's already doing that. So he'd have 3 water, essentially, is the max he'd have. So we could summon sharks, a school of sharks, or we could do a 1 water elemental, which is not wonderful. Or we could do wave warriors. The caster transforms a handful of soldiers into semi-liquid beings. It doesn't help their morale, though. Again, the problem isn't that our soldiers aren't tough enough. It's just that they have shitty morale. Prison of Sedna. The caster transforms the water surrounding the enemies to ice. Area of effects 6+. I like that. That actually, let's try that. Let's see how that works. So Prison of Sedna. And then he's going to liquid body himself if he has any strength left. Actually, should we... Yeah, let's mix those up. Okay. And then if he has any energy left after that, he can just cast whatever he wants. So he's important. We need to put him up in the front. He already is. All right. So who's that in the back here? I love how these guys only have like 1 guardian. It's terrible. So, okay, his guy is our Curse of Stones guy. I don't see why not. I mean, that'll help us. So that's fine. Let's move him up a little closer. This guy is just going to Frozen Heart. I don't know if it's smarter to put all your mages together or spread them out. On land, I normally spread them out. But at the same time, I've noticed that the enemies are incredibly good at flanking in the underwater areas. So I wish these guys had Claymen. I hate these guys take up resources, you know? So if I put them all together, they can all kind of share the same bodyguards. So these guys are just... We're going to Frozen Heart like mad. I just need to find out... Okay, this guy's here. I need to find out who's in the back. This guy? Or no. Oh, right. They're not guarding him. That's why. Guard Commander. All right. Everyone's all set up here. So we're just going to sit here and siege this castle. And if they attack us from Serenity, I like our chances, right? We've got Curse of Stones. We've got Prison of Sedna. We've got Friendly Currents. So let's just have them bring it. So here's my plan here. Thalassa. Look at this. 30 morale. Now my question was, what should I equip her with, right? The Horror Helm is a no-brainer, as is kind of this, because it does extra attacks. This is great because it blocks attacks, although she's only going to have that 1 Capricorn to go against. But the armor was a real question, and I decided finally on the air armor, because I had plenty of air gems. I was thinking about another kind of armor too. Let me show it to you. I was thinking about the Rime Hauberk, because it surrounds her with a cold wind that freezes and numbs enemies. So if she got up right next to the Capricorn, she could like tire him out so he can't cast spells. But she has a spell that does the same thing. I'm just worried that that spell might raise her encumbrance. I'm not sure really how her encumbrance works. Let's actually put the armor on and see if that makes a difference. Because right now she has encumbrance 0, and some magical creatures can never get encumbrance. Yeah, perfect. So she has no encumbrance no matter what. She does, however, have spellcasting encumbrance, but she's underwater, which gives her reinvigoration 1 anyway. So I like our chances here. What I forgot to do is give her a Frostbrand, because right now she just has her Crush attack, which is fine. It does 18 damage, but the Frostbrand is helpful. So I'm going to plan her to... She's going to go in herself, essentially, and try to take this castle. So she's going to go... I don't want to wear her down too much, but I'm thinking summon Water Power to make all the other spells easier to cast. Then I was thinking she doesn't need Liquid Body because she's already liquid bodied as far as I could tell. Quickness, personal quickness is definitely going on, but it's going to go last. I was thinking before we do that, we cast that spell Breath of Winter, which casts her surrounded by extreme cold. And if I wanted to go even further, I could do... There's one that... Never mind, I thought I had another... So, okay, Breath of Winter, and then Quicken Self. Now, hopefully this won't give her too much encumbrance, but I think she should be able to handle it. And then she is going to attack rearmost, right? Because if there's people on the walls, I don't care. Let them stay on the walls. She's going to head straight for the Capricorn. Okay? So that's what she's going to do. So we'll forge her a sword while she's moving, because we have a lab here now. So we'll just do that, it's fine. So we're going to forge. I hear you can talk to fish. Actually, you're going to summon some clay men, just because he can summon extra ones. So it's better use of the... Yeah, that doesn't matter. We could also enliven statues, which do work underwater. That's interesting. They also have incredibly good morale. But for right now, just claymen. Alright, so she's moving, so I need someone to forge her sword. That's going to be... Really? None of our... Oh, right, because I gave a hammer to this guy. Duran. Actually, whoa. Did I just hire this guy? Anyway, this is great. Because I gave this guy the hammer so that he could forge the focus thing. Now, this is kind of sucky. It's worse than it used to be in Dominions 3. I think they already had this effect in Dominions 4. But it gives you Fool's Luck, which gives you essentially bad luck after a while. But it gives you a penetration bonus, so once we get that Liquefy spell, if they have this, it'll be more likely to actually attack our enemies. But we don't need them just yet, so I actually kind of want to give the hammer to the other guy, Doran, because... And what other randoms do we have? Nature, I guess Thistle Maces. Or not this. I keep saying that. Moonvine Bracelets are kind of fun, I guess. So we should probably get another one of these guys and hope to get a nature one. But Duran can forge the Ethereal Robe, which will help our mages. So that's pretty good. And we have good urchins. Look at all these guys here in Ivanmore. And wow, they've really pumped up. I mean, this is in one turn. Like last turn, there was nobody here. Like remember, we had conquered it. We had conquered it easily. But now all of a sudden, there's 1 billion people here. Earth gems. Wow. Sunken Island. 2 water, 2 earth. That's a great sight. Spreads Dominion. No wonder their Dominion is kicking ass, because they have a spread Dominion 3 here. Which is funny, because that's only a level 1 throne. But as you can see, Relay is doing their job. So we just have to do our job. That's all we got to do here. Sea Stag we should be able to take without too much difficulty. I mean, these little castles I think will be easier to take than the big ones, the throne ones. This is nuts. But the good news is, we never have to take it. Ever. Because it's mostly ogres and archers. And the mermen, they could attack, but mermen are stupid. They're super weak. In fact, there's 6 of these ladies here. I almost feel like just letting them stay here. Obviously, they're better without province defense. So they could just sit here. I mean, they have the horror helms. 3 horror helms. We have all vine shields, awe shield. This is a well set up group. And again, 560, sure. But 560 crappy troops. Mermen and shamblers. No mages, nothing. Let's let them do what they want. They want to attack me from here. 280. Let's do it. I'm game. I'm totally game. Plus they have Relay breathing down on them. So, I'm liking our story here. Alright, Atlantis. Alright, this guy's full. So we're going to send him somewhere. Oh, we definitely got to move Dunlaith over here to Mountains of Mist. And she's going to be exceptional because she's on land. And as we recall, Morgans are so much better on land because their horses can breathe fire and they can have the hoof attack, which they don't get underwater. We're just going to hang out here in Sea of Woe until these guys starve out. I don't really care. Because we've seen what a mistake it is to attack them, especially without better morale than this. So, I learned lessons. Thalassa is going to handle all of our castle taking needs, I think. Unless that's another one of my ideas that just fails. But we'll see. Okay, but I think we're about ready to end the turn. I don't think there's much going on here. I've set everyone up here to do what I need them to do. Except for Malgvin, who's going to get another leadership helm. Because we can just never have enough of those. Fionan will get us another girdle. Moist will get us, I guess, another asp turtle. Those are fun. You're going to research. Labraid. I guess another asp turtle. But that takes out our water gems really fast. Okay. Back to air. Let's get another wall shaker. Those are fun. Nature guy. We haven't really needed the vine shields because we haven't been recruiting that many thugs and we already have 2 shields ready for them when we do. What we do need is the horror helms would be nice and frost brands. Right, someone's supposed to make a frost brand. Wasn't even thinking. So actually that might be one of these 2 are going to have to do it. Actually, no, Naughty Nymph. Naughty Nymph can do it. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So right now we have a pretty solid group here. We have fully stocked Aod here, who's our kind of flanking guy. But just with our wiki troops, right? Then we have Muirgial, our captain. She's got the leadership helm, and she's got the water lens, and she's got the wave breaker. So I gave her the armor and the girdle just to keep her alive, essentially, because if she dies, we lose everything. There's so much investment here. But so she gets friendly currents automatically, and she gets an extra gem, which she's going to use to cast Water Ward, which many soldiers become surrounded by strong currents, an area of effect of 25. That is huge. That's 25 squares. So that's like most of our army. That's a lot of people. So basically it gives them all that water protection spell. We have 3 or 4 asp turtles. In fact, why don't we just get another one. We have sea trolls, which regenerate. And then we have, to lead the charge, we have our Morvox. Actually, let's get some more. Why not? Oh, shit. Oh, right, we can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so these guys are going to get immediately blessed because we have a bishop fish down here. Nagofa. And again, all he's going to do is Divine Bless and then Sermon of Courage. And then Watery Death just once. But he's just going to hang out. His only purpose is the Divine Blessing, which blesses all of our mages and all of our Morvox. What I'm going to do off camera is schedule these mages for the work they need to do, because that's going to waste your time. But we're not ready to move these guys out yet anyway, so I'll do that after we relay the turn. This army's great. I moved them back to Lake Seaweed because for like a hot second it was under our dominion, but now it's not. So we're not doing exceptionally well in terms of the dominion game. Yarrow and Captain Catfish. We'll head up to Lake Fortune. But I like our chances here in Zambrast. It's not a ton of troops, and they have this big army here, but we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. I think we could take them. And we do have reinforcements coming. They're just being recruited every single turn here. So let's do a quick scan here. Okay, so I moved Cognat here on purpose to give the leadership helm to Torrealba. I was actually going to give the troops to him too. I think 100 troops is plenty, so we're going to move him back. That's what's left. Again, they're just supposed to hang out here until Thalassa gets here. So, okay, cool. You're fine to sit there. You're fine to sit there. You're fine to sit there. Yeah, you're fine too. Yep. Yep. Ooh, preach. I like that. Then maybe they'll get that under our dominion. Smart move. But you can't preach, so you're just going to patrol. Alright. So now we have these cool guys that can cast us like our crystal stuff, forge good stuff. I guess we'll make another focus. It's only like 5 pearls, and we have plenty. So we don't necessarily need the hammer. Anything else that's really good, though? The Shroud's not that interesting. Although we could give it to Thalassa, I guess, and then she'd have invulnerability, reinvigoration, and frost weapons. But nah, I think that might be a little overkill. The Lucky Shield. The Crystal Shield's cool, but only for mages that have multiple paths. But I guess for one of our Morgen princesses. But again, though, what would having an additional... I mean, compared to like a ring, which gives them additional water, this would also give her additional air. But air is not that useful underwater, at least to my opinion. Probably people who know the game really well are like, no, air's the best. But I don't know. Alright, cool. Yep, you all are just gonna... Oh, actually, why don't... You might as well patrol as well. Lower the unrest. Also, you guys could search for magic sites. Okay, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Hoo boy. Okay, no long battles, which is good. Long battles generally mean we lose. Oceania. Okay, they lost their prophet. That's great. We're attacking them in the Mountains of Mist. We should just romp all over them here. They have a fair amount of province defense and some priests. But they're cheapy priests, so they probably can't do the spell that hurts us. It doesn't appear like they can. Yeah, the Morvoks are so much more effective on land. It's ridiculous. They just tear through people. Yis is pretty much a coastal nation. It's expected to be played on a map that's mostly land. Underwater, as you can see, Pelagia and Relay have some strong advantages. But we did win. So now they're attacking us in Silent Ocean. Oh, right, yeah. Good luck, guys. And, of course, we just destroyed them. And Canis Plain. I don't think there's anything here but 21... Really? Really? You're attacking us with a Triton King? Fully kitted out, too. A Vine Whip, an Enchanted Spear, Dragon Helmet, Fireplate. Cheapy items, but still. Is he gonna bless himself? Oh, he doesn't have Holy Power. Okay, interesting. So he's turning himself ethereal. But we have sharks. Oh, yep. He's bringing his own sharks. So we're, of course, having a very hard time hitting him, since we don't have magical weapons. But we don't have to kill him, I guess. We just have to tire him out. We poisoned him. We've knocked him down. This is good. I don't know why they would send a Triton King after us by himself, but maybe they saw my Morvok champions and they're like, well, we'll do our own thug thing. Oh, come on, don't let him get away. He's got 6 hit points. Of course, we did just completely mess him up. Still, though, that's embarrassing. Got him. Yep. So long, sweet Triton King. Lake Fortune, we got some misfortune. Huh, good. Baptizer. Tax loss. We lost another scout. We've got fortifications all over the place. We have new famous hero. Revenge! Her unbreakable skin. Awesome. That's going to make her even better. I kind of like keeping them up there in Silent Ocean. It just keeps causing people to attack them. They keep moving huge amounts of troops here to White Lake, and then they pull back. Okay, good. We're back in our own dominion. She's getting there. God, she moves slow, though. Holy crap. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop recording now, and I will come back. So, see you soon. All right, we're back, and it is now late winter in the year 4. And as I mentioned, I'm trying whatever I can to clear out these castles. So I put some Earth Boots on my Pretender, and I cast a spell called Earth Attack, which sends an Earth Elemental Assassin to try to take out an enemy commander. I thought if I could get that Capricorn, we might be able to take the castle without having to deal with him. Let's see what happens. He's not even there. We're just casting this, or attacking this random guy. That's too bad. But still, one less commander. Yeah, he's done. So that's that. We were going to be using that spell a lot, as long as we could reach the castles it's being cast at. So we took out an Afroi Hierophant. That's still a priest, right? Yeah, so whatever. That's still worth it to us. Alright, battle in Genom. They're attacking us. Again, I'm sorry guys, I don't think this is your lucky day. And it wasn't. We took out a Pearl Clan priest. We have taken over Green Waters with no thing, but that's just our Morgen. So she's just gonna park herself there. I think it's Wet Wanda, is it? I don't know. Mountains of Mist. Oh, a ton of gold and gems and a Herald Lance. Fantastic. Finally, our good luck is helping us. Although another Misfortune and Magic. I wonder if that's an event they cast. I don't know. Alright, Xanthrast has been breached. So we're doing okay. I moved that huge army that we discussed. I moved it up here. So I got a whole bunch going on here. I didn't have time to forge items, so... What the... Oh, your old age. The Bishop Fish is old. He just lost an eye. He doesn't have disease, but... I guess that's okay. All we need him to do is claim thrones and Divine Bless. So I guess that's fine. But, yeah, so this guy, okay, Alcad, he is going to cast... Let me just show it to you. He's going to cast Prison of Sedna, which takes 1 water gem. Now, I've told him to not use gems unless necessary, so hopefully he won't use any more to lower fatigue or do anything else stupid. He's just going to use 1 per battle. Same thing with this guy. He's going to cast Marble Warriors instead of Iron Warriors, because Iron Warriors only affects 1 square, whereas Marble Warriors affects like 25 squares. So it gives all of our, like a ton of our troops, marble skin. So he's hopefully same thing. He's going to cast that 5 times if he can without wasting gems. Then this guy's Legion of Stealing to improve their armor. Okay, she's already water warding, which makes like them harder to hit. We've got Fear with the Asp Turtles. We've got our Blessing, of course, on our Morvox. And then we've got the Divine Blessing here. And then this guy's just Frozen Hearting. I brought 1 regular guy. We don't have a ton of mages, so I'm making sure that each one we bring is casting some heavy shit. Alright. And you can see our Dominion's kind of getting better. It's at least in Lake Seaweed because we're praying. Archers, ogres, trolls, fall bears, and wolves. Like, what a waste, right? I'm never even going to move on this province. Like, what's the point of it? It's just a waste of time. But, now see, I don't know, 220? I mean, with all these spells, I could probably do it. Now, I don't want them to use their gems just to take the castle, and they probably won't. The AI is sometimes smart enough not to waste gems, but I think we might want to move on South Alar. Does anybody have the... Okay, we don't have the Wall Breaker. That's one item we don't have, but we do have a Water Elemental. We have the Numbness Staff. We have good leadership on both of these people. We have the Friendly Currents. So, I mean, we've got a lot going for us. Except for Nagofa's missing eye. But, well, yeah, let's just do it. Let's move into South Alar. We're starting to make good money, too. I don't know what the difference is exactly, but I'm happy about it. All right, so she's moving into Hungry Sea, and then eventually Baptize her. That's another 2 turns. You know what I could do, though? If I cast that spell again, so cast Ritual Spell, Earth Attack, and it tells me, oh, there's nothing to attack, that means we can just run in and take the fort no worries at all. So we're sieging them in green waters. We're not even hurting the walls, but it's just preventing them from producing anything. Same thing in Sea of Woe. We're just going to sit there. I don't care. It's fine. Although I really wish Tritonus would get some Dominion around here, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Otherwise, we're just getting troops everywhere. We're just trying to build troops. Xanthrast is now breached. I don't want to storm it just yet, but I will. I got Guten some items, not a ton of them, but at least she has a Vine Shield now and some Reinvigoration. I think we could take on 120, mostly Mermen. They don't have any cool commanders or fear-causing things. Not exactly sure how R'lyeh got to Sea Stag Lake, but they're sieging it with one dude. Oh, probably from the high ocean. So that's fine. I'm upping my province defense, as I mentioned, although we're not getting the income from these provinces, which is really too bad. Oh, look at that. Faraway Sea, 590 units. I mean, wow. They just mass units like no one's business. But so, essentially, we want Shallow Sea and the throne that comes with it. We want Cursed Water and the throne that comes with it, although now, unfortunately, it's under siege by R'lyeh, so it might come to pass that we might have to declare war on them, if they don't declare war on us first, which they very well might. So we have this throne here, we have this throne here, so that'll bring us up to, is it 3? Because we only have the one throne, right? Oh no, we have 2 thrones, because we have this one here too. We have we have Carrassos. So we have 2, that'll give us 4, so we'll just need 1 more to win. I mean, we could just make a quick sneak attack at Boat Eater, take that throne, and be done with it. Or we could leave R'lyeh alone, if they want to leave us alone, and go straight for Xibalba's throne. Although, if you notice here, R'lyeh has built a massive castle here in the Mire of Mystery. I'm not really building castles, I'm just trying to take them. I probably should be, right? I mean, I probably should be just like, maybe here in Whitegrave. Good place for a castle. I know there's one here in Green Waters, but who cares? I mean, I could, I suppose. I have money. Not a lot of population here, though. Where's there a lot of people? Like, Goodbull. I think that's right next to Carrassos. But that's a pretty high yeah, Carrassos has no population, no income. But it is a throne, whereas Goodwater has. So I could, I guess. I could build a castle here and just milk the money out of it. Get another 120 plus 45 admin, so that increases income by half of that, right? So by 22 and a half, so that'll give us about 30 more gold. I guess it's not that important. Yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just hold on, and we'll do one more turn. I'll just move some things around. I've kind of given you my overall strategy, so when I come back, we'll resolve the next turn. Thanks for watching. All right, we are back, and it is now early spring in the year 5. I don't know why it's... Yeah, I guess it's... Yeah, last term was late winter. That makes sense. Early spring, year 5, Earth attack. So it looks like there was another commander in there. And this one is a Capricorn. All right, come on, Earth Elemental. Do what you need to do, buddy. He's got a ton of spells to help him out. Looks like he defeated the Earth Elemental. Yeah, these guys are tough. All right, so what does this guy have? He's liquid bodies himself. He's got a protective force. He does recuperate. He's got reinvig. And he has a true shot longbow for some reason. So his defense is pretty good. I mean, Thalassa, it's going to be weird. Maybe he doesn't have any kind of... Oh, he does have cold resistance. Okay, so that's not going to do too much. He's poison resistant too. It's going to be interesting. He's got less morale than Thalassa, and she has a morale hurting helmet. It's going to be an interesting day when those two clash. Alright. I guess I could send another elemental just to see what goes on, but... Alright, Baptizer, they're attacking us, really? Well, they actually mustered a pretty decent force from their capital. And well, I guess we're better than I... Oh, mass protection. No kidding. We're just really spread out. But I guess that's cool, because it's taking us right to their commanders. Although that might hurt us, too. I don't know. I'm not actually sure what's going on right now. And we are routed. They were able to take it back. Those jerks. Damn. Alright, so we lost Baptizer. Again. And now they're going to start rebuilding the walls. Soth Alar we're attacking. Oh, right. So this is our force that has a little bit of everything. And they have nothing there. Alright. So we took that, I'm sure. Yeah. Alright, damn, Baptizer, man. That's just rough. Alright. Oh, God, we should have this, but we'll see. Not a ton of province defense here. Mostly are just our fish friends. And they do have Amber Clan. But it wasn't enough to save them. Okay, and Serenity. I think this is our Morgens, yeah. Okay, so they used to have a big army here, but they moved it out. So I was just gonna, again, run interference for our group that's sieging, I believe it's Green Water. No, it's Xanthrast. Alright, Grey Mountains. Phantasmal warriors have appeared from within the mist-covered highlands. They seem directed by an unknown force of will. Oh, okay. I had a viewer from my previous series who was like, oh, I can't stand mist-covered highlands. I'm like, why? Well, now we know. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we have a pretty decent... Oh, really? Don't we have a province defense here? Actually, the Swans are... Okay, the Swans can't fight normal troops, but Phantasmal Warriors, no problem. Blue Waters, we lost... Oh, we gained some income. Excellent. Unforgiver, Death Gems. Ocean of Our Lord, some Triton Scouts. Okay, Tritons are planning a big attack in Ocean of Our Lord. Okay. So that's right there. And we have no province defense here. Interesting. Well, let's fix that. I wonder how many Tritons they're going to send. I mean, I guess we can move Sionid up there. He should be able to defeat any kind of Triton attack. Queeman's coming over to... I was sending him actually to Goodwater to build that fortress that I talked about in the previous section of this episode. Alright, so look at that. They have taken Baptizer again, and somehow they have 60 people there. They definitely didn't have that many when they attacked. So this means we have to siege both Oceania and Baptizer really to slow them down. But right now we do have Thalassa, and I'm ready to get her some experience. So let's give her the Frostbrand. And was there anything else I was going to give her? She already has the Trident. Well, we're going to have to siege the damn place again, but she doesn't need to do that. Reinvigoration probably wouldn't hurt her. A water elemental wouldn't hurt her. But reinvigoration's the way I'm going to go here. Yeah, that way, even with their spells that she casts... Alright, I think she's good. I think she's gonna take them out. So let's just make sure where we put her. Yeah, let's move her back a little bit. Give her time to spell up. Summon Water Power, Breath of Winter. She's quick. That's all we need. We'll see how it goes. Hoping for the best. You know, I could just send the house too, because they're gonna have to keep the siege up while we do that. Let's see. We'll send Mohamak back. He's useful to us, right? Because he's our friendly currents guy. So we're going to send him back. And we're just going to... Yeah, we're going to send the house. Maybe even mages? Iron warriors? We don't even... I'd rather... If I give him earth boots... Well, no, because he can just summon earth power. It's gems he needs, not boots. And the only thing that gives you earth gems, unfortunately, is a bloodstone. And we don't have any bloods. That's not going to happen. You know what? Let's give this dude the hammer. Or not the hammer. The thing that brings walls down. And actually, we can improve his morale of his troops, too, more. So this gives it by 1 here. And this gives it by 2. So it'll improve morale by 3. Yeah, plus 4 morale. That's pretty solid. Alright. So we'll leave these guys. We'll send the Frozen Heart guy, Ciarda. Let's just move him back a little bit here. They're going to aid Thalassa. We're going heavy on this. Oh, crap. Okay, so they're bringing the house here. No gems were used, so that's great. 720 Merman Shamblers, a Triton King, Sea Serpents. Whew, boy, 720. You know what we could do is we could send a Earth Elemental after this army and maybe take out one of their commanders, which would throw some of their troops in disarray. That might be an interesting tactic to try. Hey, you can talk to fish. Can we give you your gems? Thank you. Okay, let's do it. I mean, it can't hurt, right? What else can we do? King of Elemental Earth? Nah. We can get another Earth Queen, or Water Queen. Earth Queen. Iron Walls would... Well, we're never under siege, though, really. Riches from beneath. Resources are much easier to come by. That's money we need right now, though. Where is it now? Earth attack, Earth attack, Earth attack. White Lake. Alright. Wow, Relay is bringing the house against these poor fools here in Cursed Water. Wow. 390. Now, you think if these guys were smart, they'd be like, oh, let's go protect our throne instead of squaring off against these, You know, another thing, too, is should I put them together? There's a little bit of overlap, right? Because they both cause friendly currents, but, you know, whatever. But it's another 100 or so troops, plus some Sea Serpents, more Morvoks. The Nymphs, which are Awe. So if we put them together in one big force, we could definitely take these guys out. Let's preach. If we can get this under our dominion, that would be fantastic. That would help us a lot in the battle. Hopefully the Earth Elemental, or the Earth Elemental makes a difference. How are we doing at home here? So now we have 2 princesses. So I'm going to go back to recruiting the thugs. And we actually have another holy point, but we don't have the resources. So actually that resource spell might help, believe it or not. Alright, so we're going to take Baptizer. They're just sitting tight on Sea of Woe. R'lyeh is just destroying them here. In fact, I really should probably worry about R'lyeh. We could go into Faraway Sea. 120, Merman, Amber Clan, Wave Warriors, 3 Sea Serpents. Sea Serpents make me a little nervous. We'll just hang out in Serenity. Oh, you know what we should do? I just had a great idea. We should forge an item that allows us to see what's inside of castles, like specifically the Stone Sphere. It does potentially give someone a horror marking, but allows them to actually see inside the castle. So that's actually a good idea for us. Do we have a nature one yet? No, we don't. Okay, let's recruit another one. Should be 1 out of 4. And that's good right now. We have plenty of the focus things. We'll just have them research. That's fine. She's just going to sit there. Dunlaith, I mean, Wet Wanda's dead. We stopped him at Blackboard. Or we could take Ocean of Plenty. No, I'd rather keep them from recruiting here. Alright, Sea of Woe. Yeah, we're just going to hang out here until Thalassa's ready. Alright, I think we're good. Let's just go quick through here. Yeah, Moist. Let's cast another Asp Turtle. Fionan, let's forge another Girdle. Let's take the place of the one we used. You are going to get another Asp Turtle. Helm of Leadership. Air gems are hard to come by, actually. They're coming really slow, so I think I'm not going to do the Wall Shaker. I'm actually not even going to use air gems at all. Forge a Water Elemental bottle. Nature guy. You are going to do the Inspirational Horn. I think I'm actually going to use my Death Gems to summon somebody. So, she's going to get another Frostbrand, I think. Alright, that's perfect. That's all we need. Finger? Really? Your name is Finger? If you're going up to Lake Fortune to build a lab. Alright. Oh, shoot. Torrealba. Forgot all about you. Wow. Well, you don't have any troops. You don't have sailing, do you? No. But you do have that helm. Let's just go around to Hungry Sea. There's no reason to put you in danger with no troops. Sea of Silence. You are going to patrol. You know, we have tons of money. We could bump up the province defense a little bit more, too. Why do we have so much money? I honestly don't know. Are we not... Well, we can't recruit mages here. We'll get another leader. I guess, yeah, let's get some more mages. As long as we have the money, might as well use it. But I'm going to save some, too, to build a castle. So I think that's good. All right. Scouts, yep. You two are going to stay here, yep. I guess you could patrol, though. Yep. Yep. All right, cool. We're going to have one more turn this episode. I don't even know where we're at time-wise because I cut it in the middle. It's probably 40 minutes, too. It's whatever. At least we're finally making some progress. Sort of. Alright, awesome. Here we go. Earth attack. Hopefully it'll do something. Well, it's going to get rid of this guy, who is a Pelagian captain. I'll take it. Hopefully he'll win. Alright, cool. Battle in Baptizer. So we're trying to take it back. Again. Ah, the blood that's been shed. One good thing about this battle, though, is it will give me an opportunity. This is just province defense, I think. This will give me an opportunity... Wait, are we casting Panic? To see how much fatigue she gets from her spell casting, if any. Okay, we're heading in. Our Morvoks are in the front. They have not been blessed, but it doesn't matter. Okay, here she comes. Okay, so what do you got? 3 fatigue. Perfect. Of course, she's going to use her Breath of Winter on her own troops, which is unfortunate. Yeah, she's going to cause them to freeze, which is not ideal. But as long as we win the battle, and we do, awesome. Alright, Genham, they're attacking us. Okay, they keep trying. They keep trying. They've got good magic now. They've got mass protection when they want to cast it. Although I'm working on getting that for our guys, too. I'm working on cornucopias. Alright. We sort of won. Oh, man. Alright, Green Waters, they're attacking us. Wow, everybody's attacking us this turn. Okay. What's your heroic ability again, actually? Enormous Strength. Where is that? 21? Yeah, she does a ton of damage. Alright. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Oh, except when they net them. Damn, that sucked. We lost one in that attack. We may have to give up on just sieging this castle for fun and maybe give her some more Morvoks. She is very beastly, though. I wish she did more damage, though. Do you have a Frostbrand? You do. So you'd think she'd take out whole squares. But maybe it doesn't work as well underwater. Wait. Her other Morvok just took off and died. I guess it was poison? So now she's all by herself. Alright, Knies Plain. Yeah, I've upped my province defense. You should not last long. Shark attack! Sharknado! Wow, the sharks don't have very good morale, though, I'll tell you that. None of our troops have really good morale. Black Gorge. Okay, this is kind of interesting for us here. They might win. They might win. Where is Black Gorge? Yeah, I think they're going to win. We both have monsters, but they have more. Although we do have trampling, but it didn't matter. So we lost Black Gorge, wherever that is. Second Forest, Unrest. And that's it. So Black Gorge, where are you? Oops, no, that's not what I want. No, come on, Marcus. Go to province. Okay. Alright. Alright, Dunlaith. You've been great, but let's get you out of here. Let's go to Goodwater. Let's construct rock walls. Then we're just going to wait here and patrol until the attack comes. And that's it for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I will go to the next episode where Thalassa is going to attack Baptizer. And hopefully we'll finally take this. And then we'll have to... Oh, our Bishop Fish is up here. What? They moved their troops. No kidding. No kidding. All right, so we might attack that next turn. Who knows? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has gone on super long. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.